Hi, it's Matt Kemp. I'm a pro photographer. My first disclaimer is I'm not a videographer, but I'm probably one of the first people in Australia to get my hands on a 200 to 800 RF lens. And today I've just gone out and done a few real-world shoots with it, all in slow-mo, all in 4K, handheld, high winds, blazing sunshine, just to give you an idea of what this lens can do. So I'm just going to walk you through some of the different aspects and things that I noted. Overall, I love the lens. There's been some criticism about the depth of field and the bokeh, but if you've ever used a lens like a 150 to 600 or the 50 to 500 Sigmas back in the day, you'll know that you have to work to get that background nice and buttery. But this lens does a damn fine job for something that sits at f9 at 800mm. These photos or this video footage that I've got today, I'm damn impressed with it. The bokeh is absolutely gorgeous. I find when it starts getting a bit messy is when you've got textures. In the earlier shot you saw some roof tiles, or if there's some vegetation with some fine texture on there, that can sort of add a pretty ugly pattern. But if you know how to wrangle it and you know a bit about your depth of field and where to position yourself, you can really get some nice results. Something that I really liked was the focusing. The tracking is incredible. This was on a Canon R3, and I noticed that it just locked onto eyeballs and followed my subject around as it should. Detail wise, you can see in the feather detail, it's absolutely gorgeous. Locks onto an eye. Background looks good. One thing I noticed was this lens, I could walk around. I was probably out there for about an hour or two, and with the strap on to my shoulder, I just I was able to walk around. I never got fatigued arms. It's light enough. It does a damn fine job. As far as build quality, it is rock solid. I think it could have a red ring around the front of it with the build quality alone. Walking along, you get the zoom creep on some of those lenses, that 150 to 600 Sigma back in the day. You walk along and next thing the front element will be dropping out to its full extension. I haven't had that with the 200 to 800. It might loosen up, but there's also a tightening ring on there, so I don't see that being a bother. But overall, shooting in dreadful light, having the wind the opposite direction with the way birds were taking off, there was a lot of frustration that could have been had, but I felt like this lens performed super well. So unless you're, I think, shooting stills, or you've got the budget for one of those great big primes that are a lot faster, something that's a 2.8 or a 5.6, I'd say go for that. But for everything that I do, I'm shooting mostly for web, shooting for promos, videos like this. This is encouraging, shooting this sort of video footage. And also on my tours, I'll be taking this one to Antarctica in February, so I'm looking forward to seeing what I come back with, just off a little wander around today. I've only got good things to say about it. I know people like to pick things to bits, but when it arrived, I had a bit of post-purchase dissonance after reading some of the reviews, and I sort of thought, what have I done? But when you think this is, I paid $3,200 for this. If you're going to get something pro, you're going to be looking at 5 figures, upwards of around $26,000. So for what it is and for what it's done today, I'm damn impressed with it. And I think, if you're an enthusiast or even a pro who knows how to wrangle your depth of field and make the most out of a lens like this, then absolutely go for it. It's I'm looking forward to the things that I get to shoot with it down the track.